We arrived with Lufthansa from Hanover and landed in the morning at Frankfurt, so on arrival we walked to the first class terminal, a process that took about 20 minutes from the time we arrived at our gate. If you are coming from the main terminal, the fastest way to enter the FCT is through the lower level. Just cross the street once you're at the taxi stand, and then you'll see a door with an elevator inside of it. Take the elevator up a level. The centerpiece of the lounge is the bar, which has several high-top seats, over 140 whiskies and several different champagnes. By the way, we had the best Wiener Schnitzel in the first-class terminal. No restaurant has ever had such a perfect Wiener Schnitzel. Perhaps most importantly, the shower attendant is also the lounge's duck keeper. As many of you may know, Lufthansa has special first-class ducks. And sometimes they even have a specially themed ones. Normally for guests who want to take a bath, but who asks friendly usually gets a duck. The FCT is disconnected from the rest of the terminal, so the only one to get to your plane is by car. To get there you take the elevator down a level from the main part of the lounge. On the lower level there's an immigration officer who checks your passport and then bring your boarding pass to the person at the desk, who checks off your name and introduces you to your driver. There are a few kinds of cars used to transport people from the FCT, including a Porsche Cayenne, Mercedes S-Class and a Mercedes van. We boarded through door L2, where the purser greeted us and pointed us left towards the first-class cabin. Lufthansa has 2 rows of the business class in front of the second set of doors. Then there are 2 rows of first class in a 1-to-1 configuration. I like how stylish Lufthansa's first-class cabin is, and in particular with the Lufthansa logo and the first class written on the bulkhead, as well as the drink display with champagne, roses and so on. The first-class Ottoman is well designed as it can move towards your seat, making it easy to place your feet on it. The Ottoman can also open so you can store shoes, a laptop, small bags or some amenity kits. We were quickly offered pre-departure beverages and asked for champagne, which was served with macadamia nuts. Remember our Lufthansa First Class flight in the A330 alone from Shanghai to Frankfurt. We got some extra amenity kits from Remova. The seat controls were to the left side and fairly easy to use. Then on the right side of the seat was the entertainment controller. It's relatively easy to use.
Da unerwartete Turbulenzen auftreten können, sind Sie verpflichtet, sich anzuschnallen, sobald Sie Ihren Sitzplatz eingenommen haben. In der Kabine sinken fallen automatisch Sauerstoffmasken auf der Kabinendecke.
Behind the entertainment controller was a compartment with Bose headsets. Then we were offered the typical pajamas, amenity kits and slippers. On this flight we got no remover amenity kit, what a pity. Lufthansa's pajamas are provided by one leg, but I don't like them. Neither fluffy nor comfortable. That's what other airlines can do better in business class. To start, we were offered more drinks and decided to have another couple of glasses of champagne. We were also offered warm towels. There's one lavatory on each side of the cabin from the first class. The toilet also had some nice amenities as well as a shaving kit, hand wipes and a rose. About an hour after takeoff, our tables were set, including a tablecloth, salt and pepper mills, bread and butter. Lufthansa's caviar service is one of my favorites in the sky, though I do wish they'd offered a mother of pearl spoon. Even Thai Airways offers pearl spoons in the first class. I know, a first world problem. Even when serving, we have caught a beginner. He has to correct the plate. The caviar service was not well presented, since we have better experience on our Lufthansa First Class flight from Shanghai to Frankfurt. After that, the flight attendant rolled the appetizers and the main course. Lufthansa also offered in-flight Wi-Fi. Lufthansa is one of my favorite transatlantic first-class products. The amenities and bedding were great as always, the food was great. The exact opposite we experienced on the flight in Lufthansa First Class in the A380. If you're interested, link is in the video description. How did you find the Lufthansa First Class compared to my other flight? Please leave me a comment. Thank you for watching.